But when I open the social media and I go everywhere, this man of God is saying this one. This other man of God is saying this one. Am I talking to somebody here? This other one is saying this one. Then what I saw became as if it's nothing. Then I went back to God. You know, some of us don't insist. That's why we remain where we are. I went back to God. I said, God, nobody has monopoly of hearing you. What are you about to do in Nigeria? Speak to me yet again. Somebody say amen. I love your amen. Let me hear it from the back. Let me hear amen. And do you know what the Lord told me? The Lord said to me, son, hear me and hear me well. A Pharaoh that knows Joseph will take over the reins of power. Don't say amen, because if you didn't hear me, don't say amen. He said a Pharaoh that knows Joseph. You know why I'm telling you this? Because you are the army God will tonight to go and insist that there will be change in Nigeria. Let me hear amen to that. And when I heard that word, knowing the scriptures, if you say a Pharaoh that knows Joseph, that means it's a Pharaoh that will rule Nigeria. How many of you want Pharaoh to rule Nigeria? How many of you want Pharaoh to rule Nigeria? But the Bible said the Pharaoh, was Joseph a great man in Egypt? Joseph was a great man in Egypt, am I right? Joseph sold the whole of Egypt for Pharaoh. You didn't hear what I just said. Joseph sold the whole of Egypt with his wisdom for Pharaoh, not for the interest of the people of Israel. When I understood, I said, God, I started arguing with God. I said, God, this cannot be. How can you allow us to have a Pharaoh that knows Joseph? We already have a Pharaoh that does not know Joseph. How many of you know that we have a Pharaoh that does not know Joseph? We have a Pharaoh already that does not know Joseph. So if you are giving us a Pharaoh that knows Joseph, that means Nigeria is going backward. No, somebody didn't hear what? No, you know, because God already sees. When I was arguing with God, now, that's the only prayer we are going to pray as I drop the microphone. Do you know what God said to me? God said to me, if you don't want a Pharaoh that knows Joseph,